Pius would like to ask you that you mentioned if you don't get enough funding for the initial land sale, you will not implement Novus and continue progressing the current version of Revomon. If that happens, will the land drops for master tier holders still be given land, and could there be a possibility of Novus releasing sometime in the future?
Mhm. So yeah, I understand properly the concerns from the community around Novus and the current state of the Revomon game. I need just to put a bit of context here. We started Revomon in 2021 with a white paper and a commitment to that white paper. So there is like a first, I would say, beta big test version that we processed among these 2 past years, and we during this time we understood a lot of new things, integrating the inputs from Web3, the willingness from the community, and a lot from the competitors as well to make like a good and polished game. What we understood as well is that even the funding was good at the time, it's not enough to make like a big and nice game. So basically, and to be like transparent, we are lacking funds right now to process the perfect vision of what we have gathered during these past 2 years. So the lens will be like the fundraise to achieve the Novus vision. So I can just answer that if we don't achieve the funding to feed the Novus development, it won't be any lens, unfortunately, for the master tier, because the lens are part of the open world of Novus. So these concepts are tied all together.
Right.
Now, if we don't achieve that vision, it's not meaning that we are just stopping the project.
Mm-hmm.
It means that we will polish the current version to achieve a decentralized version of Revomon, not Revomon Novus, but it means that we still have some features to integrate, such as the DAO, such as the story of the game. It's still a beta, meaning that a lot of features are not yet fully polished or completely integrated. So all the story, the quests, and so on are not part of the game yet. And still all about I would say, the DApp functionalities and features linked to the game that are still some to integrate. So the current game would be fully released once these 3 points that I just quoted would be integrated. Side to this, we have Novus, that is considered as a new vision that we understood with the 2 past years, and gathering a lot of inputs that would make Revomon a true innovative competitors in the collectible monster category.
Right. That's really awesome. How confident are you about making Novus gigantic in a way that it will become successful? Could you provide us with a time frame of when Novus will be launched, as well as aspects of landowners making money in the form of Revo from the land sales? It ties into into what you just explained to us right now.
Yeah.
But if you could just elaborate on, say for example, if we do become successful with Novus, then how would players be able to make money through lands?
Mm-hmm. Sure. So of course we highly consider it to be successful first in the funding to provide the development required to make Novus happen. So that being said, Novus, I see it like so to be like a kind of innovation game. We need to change what it used to be in our field. So we collected like a lot of feedback around this, and the lack of true player centric inside the game is something that we want to cover. And in Novus, we plan to heavily integrate the user inside the game content creation and interactions. So we believe that most of the games now that are popular is because they either make their current players contributors, so they turn them into contributors.
Yes.
So that for example, or like kind of creators. If you take Fortnite, it's
Mhm.
because you can build a lot inside the game and create your own like basement, so that you can avoid like being attacked or so,
Right.
so on. If you take, for example, Sandbox as well, you can create your own dedicated like world inside. You take like Rec Room, a popular VR game. It's also because you can create your own instances. You can create and invite your friend into your world via VR chat.
Correct.
As well. It's all similar. Even like Gorilla Tag, a new one that is very popular because you can again interact easily and make your own stuff. So we believe that a key point in Novus is to be able to turn the current players into contributors, meaning that we will be able to provide them some mechanism, features to be able to create what they would like. Yeah, what was the...
So without Novus, say for example, we may not get the funding for Novus. Can we still have the DAO aspect of the game and
Sure.
players contributing in
DAO like is a large layer that would gather many inputs. It's not about Novus. It's about whatever the decisions around the game, the project itself.
Right.
So meaning that we take the core team Revomon working for Novus, we put it apart, and then we have that community involvement voting that will allow to prioritize the different actions to carry out. Yeah, it's covering different topics. Like it could be like for the Revomon design, it could be for the website features creation, it could be for whatever the allocation of a Revo fund for a new pool on Avalanche, for example, blockchain. That's
Right.
really wide.
Right. And what about a timeline? How do you envision to see Novus being released over this year? Like, do you have any?
Yes. So there is one variable that is now the biggest one, is the market conditions. We know that we are developing something huge, and it's like building the new catalyst, right? The new momentum that will make Revomon bright again. Just this. And to do so, we need the market condition favorable to just have the great leverage to do it. Nowadays, it's not good because the macroeconomic environment and so on, and we don't want to fail just because the economy is not good.
So you think the timing is really crucial as to when we...
Whatever the decision you take in a business, I believe that the timing is key.